Hey guys, OG Albina here, bringing you guys a pretty cool experimental type video to the channel today. So if you know me, you know I really enjoy playing Battle Spot, just more so as like a passive for fun type thing. Not something I take super serious or sweat, obviously. That's more so designated to the draft league stuff that we do over here. But I like playing Battle Spot, and I've been wanting to make a lot of Battle Spot content for a while now, but I just haven't really found the best outlet to make it interesting and stuff like that. Because I know watching 3v3 with cookie cutter teams can get a little bit boring, especially because Battle Spot definitely gets very repetitive as you get higher up on the ladder and stuff like that. But I wanted to find an interesting way to do it, and I figured a cool way that we could go is not necessarily the most groundbreaking thing, but what we can do is we can go to the random Pokemon generator right here, switch it to Galar, and take off Ubers so that it lets us actually do it. We'll go to Galar. And what we're going to do is randomize, get 6 Pokemon, regardless of what they are, first form, second form, third form, great Pokemon, OU staple, or whether it be an Applin, all the way through those spectrums. We're going to take them to the Battle Spot ladder, and we're going to hopefully try and grab some wins with them. I'll build a team, obviously cut in between, and then we'll try and grab some dubs. But yeah, I figured it could be a lot of fun, and let's get into it. But actually, before we get into it, I do want to mention that only a good 40% of you guys that are actually watching the videos are actually subbed to the channel. So if you haven't done this already, go ahead and hit the sub button for me. It's free. It helps me out a bunch. It lets me know you're enjoying what I'm doing. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So let's hope we get something good. Okay, this actually looks like a lot of fun. So we got Glalie, Noivern, Mudsdale, Drakoak, Vibrava, Larvitar, and I'm totally gonna cheese and bring a Moody Glalie because I can't do that in draft and I can't do that in the OU ladder. So we're totally doing it. Awesome. I'll be right back with the actual team. Alright guys, here we are. We're searching. We're looking for some stuff. Here's the team we end up going with. It's a very interesting build. I tried my absolute best with it. So just a quick little rundown while we're looking for, people to play and all that stuff. We're a Moody Glalie, because of course we're going to exploit that with a bad team. Freeze, Dry, Protect, Sub, and Earthquake. We are a Rocky Helmet Noivern, just to check the Rillabooms of the world and things like that. We are a Spadef, Resto, Chesto, Mudsdale with Iron Defense, Body Press, Earthquake, and Rest. A mixed DD Drakoak with Fire Blast for the, of the world. And a Choice Band Vibrava, and a Focus Sast Larvitar. Which is actually kind of clean this game. I kind of want to lead Larvitar. Maybe I should have been Sand Veil. But what do we want to do? Part of me really wants to have Mudsdale because it checks a lot of his physical offense very well. Part of me wants to have Glalie because it can outspeed the Prim and, just do annoying Prim things. So I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go, as lame as it sounds, we're going to try and use everything in the live today. But I'm going to go... yeah, we're going to go Noivern, Mudsdale, and, Glalie, and see what we can do. This is going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm very interested to see how this ends up going. We are U-turn, so we can pivot out on the T-Tar, which is obviously pretty cool. I think our Glalie can definitely be very annoying as well. So we'll see. Magnezone lead. Okay. So it's a matter of what this is, and it's a matter of if Specs kills us. Again, I didn't really spend too much time. It is Specs, which is good to know, so it's always a good lead. We're gonna go Noivern to a Magnezone. Okay. Choice Specs. Level 50. They 150% knock us out, which is not fun. I don't really have a switch in, unfortunately, so what I'm going to do is just click Flamethrower, I think. I don't have a flash gun on switch in. So we're going to go Flamethrower, see if we get a little bit of chip off, but we should die here. Especially if it's analytic. Oh, we burn it. That's kind of clean. Flash Cannon. If it's not analytic, we won't die, too. Ayo! Oh! Spadef drop, but who cares? Who cares? Okay. So part of me is really expecting that T-Tar, which would be super annoying. But I'm just going to click Flamethrower regardless. I think that's a move. Maybe I should have been max HP on this. Okay, so yeah, T-Tar didn't come out. I almost wanted to U-turn, click the T-Tar, but again, it could have just not come. So, awesome. Down goes Magnezone. And we're off to a pretty decent start. My hair looks awful right now. Maybe it's the shirt I'm wearing. Just isn't very flattering. I should have worn like a hoodie while I was recording this. But, yeah. Out comes Urshifu. It's the water one. Okay. That's super bad. That's super bad. So he can't even be Sucker. I mean, our play is just a Hurricane. Dude, this would have been so nice for that Mon. So he's just going to jet us. Which is really unfortunate. Rocky Helmet's going to hit it. And the super unfortunate thing is we can't even really bait it with the Glalie. I think that's definitely our play, though. We just have to go in and we have to click Freeze Dry. Ah, it has Unseen Fish, so it's just gonna be able to close combat through us. I have to hope it's like banded. Is it banded? Please be banded. Come on. Be banded for me. You're thinking. If you weren't banded, you wouldn't be thinking. I can't protect this thing, obviously. So that's not fun. And we can try and sub up on something and, like, you know, play around depending on what comes in afterwards. And that's obviously really nice. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Let's see. Urshifu. Rabbit Strike. It's gonna max. That's really bad. Okay, so I think we lose, unfortunately. We can try our darndest, but I don't think it's gonna work out. We're gonna get demolished by this thing. Unfortunately, we should have just 100% held on to our Wyvern. Realized how important that thing was for us. Rapid Flow. We live. Oh. Give me a freeze. 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 Come on. I deserve. Ah, oh, this is so sad. Okay. If I get a speed boost, maybe. Moody's gonna pop. Spadef raise sharply. And our attack falls. That's not what we were looking for. I mean, our play's to freeze dry. It's just gonna Unseen Fish through our protect, so we can't even really do that. Max Knuckles gonna pop, which is unfortunate. And down goes Glalie. As we just didn't really have anything for this. Oh, I mean, we did. We 100% did. I'm totally capping. We could have just been smarter with our guy. So we're gonna go Mudsdale. Let's see. When it's Dynamaxed up to our Mudsdale. And we're Spadef too, so we don't even take this very well. And we don't Oko back, so like, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's on a crit with the Max Geyser. So maybe we could do this into Protect and see what we can do. I'll go from there. I could have also Max Knuckled. That might have been my better play. Oh, I can't even max guard because of the freaking ability. Oh, it just did a million. Oh, does this move always crit too? No, it's just off. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's going to be the game, unfortunately. We are going to lose our first one. Hopefully we'll be able to bounce back in the next one. That was definitely super unfortunate just because of that Urshifu. Man, I think we had pieces to win this game too. We just did not keep sufficient pieces around for the Urshifu. Which is a bit unfortunate, but that's completely on me. I need to realize that. And we'll Max Quake once again. Damn. Okay. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Southern Strikes and Boot at Night Mudsdale. Down we go, unfortunately. But yeah, I will be right back with our second game. I'm gonna make a quick cut while we find it. Alright, so we found another one, and we're going up against Rain. Very interesting. Very interesting. We get smashed by Kingdra and Scizor. Yikes. Okay. So as for important members, I think we can go pretty safely with the Glalie lead. Bring Noivern. We'll bring Drakoak as a potential win con. If we can get up 2 DDs, then potentially we can do some work. But this is gonna be rough. Potentially, if he doesn't bring Scizor as well, we can be in a decent spot too. But Scizor lead, I go hard out into Noivern 100%, and we'll see what we can do from there. You know, kind of get it going, and we'll see. But yeah. So they sent out the Rotom. That's a fine lead for me. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to protect. And unfortunate because I can't stop the Volt Switch. I would love to double and try and catch a potential Scizor. Because this Pokemon goes dumb too. Like crazy. Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Give me a speed boost. So we get a Moody. Moody. Spadef is going to raise sharply, and we get a defense drop. It's like less than ideal. I'm going to freeze dry. Get chip on this. If I get chip on this, then Noivern can also do the thing. So we're going to get freeze dry chip off. I could have also subbed down. I didn't think I'd be faster than this. Figured they were a little bit faster in this. So Willow's going to come out. Definitely less than ideal. Take a little bit of chip. Yeah, I should have subbed. Defense is going to raise. Our speed is going to fall. And that's unfortunate because this means a free Volt. Yeah, so Volt's going to come out. Did absolutely nothing. If we were not burned, we were in such a good spot with this thing. I didn't think it would be faster, though, I'll be honest. I didn't think it would be faster. I guess, you know, if it's a more defensive Rotom. Don't be Scizor. Whoa! Why do you have nothing for this Pokemon, then? What's going on? I would like lots of freeze dry damage, please. Not very offensive. But that is a 2-hit KO. Oh, that's a crit, though. So, maybe... Oh! And a freeze. Okay, dope. It's lefties. Eject button. So we have a frozen Politoed. We have a chip Rotom. What is the fourth member? Is it Kingdra? Yo! Okay, hold on. Give me like another Spadef boost or give me a special attack boost. I would love a special attack boost. Just don't lower my Spadef and raise my special attack. Spadef raises sharply. Special attack falls. Damn. Okay. We're gonna protect here. I don't think that you max, do you? You're gonna max on my face? Okay, well, we're gonna waste a turn of that. That's also dope. And again, all we have to do is waste turns. Provided we can do that, we're not in the worst spot. And late game outrage is also super clean. So this is gonna be weakened at least a little bit, which is dope. Geyser. We are like +4 Spadef, so I wonder how much this is gonna do. A lot. Jeez, crying. It was a crit. That's why I did a lot. Okay. So they got no Scizor versus the Glalie team. Very interessante. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Don't drop my Spadef. Spadef raises sharply. Okay, should live this next hit. Defense is gonna drop. Whatever. I'm gonna freeze dry. I probably shouldn't have played around with that. Maybe I should have just freeze dried. I was trying to stall turn rain though. If I could. If at all possible. Alright, it's gonna put us in range, but we at least stall out the Dynamax, which is dope. That did nothing. That's supposed to be a 4 times super effective hit. Glalie, you're making me look bad. Goodness gracious. Moody's gonna pop. We're gonna get an attack raise and a defense drop. So we are very weak on the Fizz Def side. Thankfully, it didn't really matter. I'll have another freeze dry if for some reason they wanna get cutesy with it. As down we go. And I don't know if rain ends soon. So what's my best Mon in this endgame? I feel like I need to win with Drakoak, so I need to waste like a Draco Meteor turn. Because they're gonna end right here. I need to get it to Draco. Assault Vest. That's why it's doing freaking nothing. Good lord. Okay, so it's AV Kingdra. I was like, I knew I was -1. Like, I knew I was down a little bit. Okay, so how many more turns as well? Draco Meter's gonna pop. This is gonna knock us out. But hopefully this gives us the opening we really need. And provided it's like a bulkier Kingdra, maybe we can, if we get up 2 DDs, we can outspeed it with our dude. And we should live 1 hit because we are Evio, being that it's -2 now. So Drakoak is gonna come out. Maybe Drakoak can pull off a sweep. So we're gonna go to Drakoak right now. Politoed's gonna come out. My question is, do I go for the KO now? So that's Specs Kingdra. I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I think we can win. Rotom's like max HP. It's not even a... So we're gonna get up our Drakoak. Come on, Drakoak. Pick up the dub for us, King. Come on, King. Alright. Let's see. I think with 3 Dynamax turns, we should be able to clean sweep through our opponent's team. So, that's going to be 1 max word win. It's 1 turn. Kingdra should not kill us because it's Assault Vest. Kingdra. Modest. A Draco Meteor at level... No. Level 50. It does not kill us. It does not kill us. Come on, Drakoak. Did we pull off a Drakoak sweep? Did we position ourselves correctly? Do not crit me. Let's go! It was modest, too. And this should drop. There's no way this doesn't die. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay. And we should knock out the Rotom, too, from the range it's at. Because it was... no, it's not fast. It's very bulky. So... that's actually kind of scary. I mean, regardless, what's stronger? Max Wormwind is level 50. +1, we are adamant. If it's like max defense. What a bold nature. This should still knock it out. Let's go! Drakoak picking up a clean 3-mon cleanup there at the end. Positioning itself perfectly just to live that Draco Meteor. Getting up the DD on the Kingdra when it was at -2 as well. And we're going to be able to pick up a dub here. Awesome. I'm glad we found 1 win. And we have a cool mon for the thumbnail now. So that's obviously super, super cool. And yeah, I'll be right back with our next game. Alright guys, we have found yet another one. Another very interesting team. Much like ours. Maybe they did the randomizer deal as well. But something I'm noticing is that they are very weak to Glalie when Glalie starts getting out of hand. So part of me really wants to bring Glalie, just tucked off in the back. Like, really wants to bring Glalie. Another thing I can do, there's no removal, a little bit Rock Speak, so I can lead Larvitar. We're going to find an opportunity to bring Larvitar, which is dope. Spadef Mudsdale might be needed. Mudsdale in general is pretty good this game. And then we can go Glalie for the end game. So we're going to lead our Sash Larvitar and be able to get up clean rocks and go from there. So let's see. I know we're like max speed Jolly. Will we outspeed in a Vulpix? Well, not. Let's see. But it doesn't even lead anyways. So we're in with our big boy Larvitar. And part of me doesn't even want to... We're also Dragon Dance, which is pretty funny. But we're going to get up rocks here. And they're going to Dynamax immediately. So Larvitar's going to be able to waste 2 turns. Which is awesome. And after this, we should be able to go into our Glalie and start wreaking some havoc, I think. That's kind of the plan. That's kind of the plan. So, G-Max Renaissance. It's just obviously not very fun because this is going to set up the Veil. And that's not a good time. But we are going to get up our Stealth Rocks here. You know, and at least stop this thing from getting super out of hand, question mark, because of the fact that it's, you know, maxed up and most likely weakness policy, and that's not fun for us to deal with. Excuse me. I don't like sneezing when there's face cam on. That was kind of whack. I'm going to Earthquake and Clace it as weakness policy, because I feel like that's super bad if it is. Max Mindstorm. Interesting. Okay. So down it goes. What if I was a Tyranitar? Well, if I was a Tyranitar, I probably wasn't getting hit with the Psychic move. Probably getting hit with a Water move. But, down we go. I think this is prime Glalie time. It's Glalie or bust at this point, looking at this Lapras right now. We should outspeed a max speed Lapras. We can sub down to waste this last turn. Because we haven't had any, you know, minus speeds or anything like that. Sub. Let's go Lapras. Into Battle Spots and trying to get to max standard. They are usually Assault Vest, which is very interesting to know. Okay. Glalie. We're gonna sub down. We'll get to waste one more turn. Which is dope. Because their best way of hitting me is going to be Maxed Mindstorm. Okay. So let's keep track of our boost in the damage count because I have this pulled to the side. That's why you see me looking at my other monitor over here. So we are going to get a +2 in Spadef, which is awesome. And a -1 in defense. So this means that a standard set actually does not break our sub. So I'm going to put Substitute in Prosper. Standard Sparkling Aria at least doesn't. So, out comes the sub. Future Sight. That's very... I did not know I got Future Sight. Future Sight will not break our sub either. So, we get a Speedo Sharply. Special Defense Fell. So we're at -1. I mean +1. Which means Future Sight will likely break our sub. But let's go ahead and protect. Because why not? We're going to try and get really out of hand here. Just kind of ruin this guy's day. So they're going to switch out. Into Z. Toxtricity. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. Well, I do have Earthquake. So after Rocks. Toxtricity. Level 50. Okay, so Moody's going to pop. Defense is going to raise sharply, which means we're at +1. Spadef is going to go back down to neutral. Okay. At level 50, we should knock it out with an Earthquake. After Rocks, if I'm looking at the cover. Provided it's not super bulky. Even though we're timid, it's a Tox. Oh my goodness! They did nothing! Did we have an attack drop? That's the game. A Toxic. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Substitute took damage. Substitute's got fade. What in the world? Did we take a drop? Okay. Oh, the Veil. Duh. Veil. Defense is going to raise sharply, so our +3 defense. Our attack's going to fall. Which means I think I need to protect here. It'll stall a turn of the Veil as well, which I think is important. Toxic. I'm just going to sub again in that case. They're not showing me overdrive. Even though overdrive would obviously be less than ideal. I think I have to. Speed's gonna raise sharply once again. And then we're at +3 defense with how many turns left of Veil? One more. So they were actually okay. So we're gonna sub because I don't think at -1 through Veil we will knock it out. No, it does not look like we will. So I'm gonna sub. We should be always faster. We're at +4 speed. You need to make sure that I'm not, you know, broken right there. Nuzzle. That is not going to break my sub. So they're just, are they like a hex? Interesting. Okay. Aurora Veil's gonna wear off. Okay, awesome. Very nice, very nice. Our attack's gonna raise sharply. Our defense is gonna fall. So now at this point, I'm gonna click Earthquake. We're at +1. It's gonna do a lot more. Do a lot more things. Earthquake's gonna pop. That goes to Tox, Moody Glalie, putting in the utmost of work. I feel bad because this, you know, might not be the most experienced player. They are clicking Nuzzle and Toxic on my substitute, but I'll take it. I'll 100% take it. We need wins with this team, and it's not, you know, gonna come easy. So Spadef is gonna raise sharply. Our attack's gonna fall, which means we're at neutral attack. But we're very bulky right now. We're at +2 defense, +2 special defense. I think. I'm gonna double check and make sure my math is chilling. Out comes Lapras. It's gonna take rocks. So I'm glad we end up getting rocks with our lead. I'm gonna protect here. Because why not? Why not? Get back a little bit of lefties in case there's an infiltrator Dragon Ball hanging in the back. But we are +4 speed, so we should actually outspeed that. Which might be why they did not go into it. Thunder. Lapras. Oh, goodness. This is an aggressive moveset. This is an aggressive moveset. So Moody's going to pop. Give me a special attack boost. Nice. There we go. That's what we needed. +2. And then we're at +1 for Spadef, I think. Which means our freeze dry is going to do a little bit more. We know they are not Assault Vest either, which is the main set in the count. So I'm just going to go freeze dry. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. So Future Sight's going to pop. I'm just going to click freeze dry again this turn. At +1 Spadef, it actually should break our sub. So Moody. Hey guys, so I'm a massive clown. You obviously noticed that the audio cut out at this point in the video. It's because my headset died in the middle of the battle, just because of how long it ended up being. But it was towards the end. Obviously, the end is just Glalie doing Glalie things, so it's not the biggest deal that it ended up getting sped up. But yeah, this is obviously going to be the last video of the battle. I didn't want to scrap the whole video just because I thought it was a pretty good one overall, and I had a lot of fun making it. Let me know what you guys think of this potential series down in the comments below. How ways I can improve it, things you liked about it, things you didn't like about it at all, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, drop a sub if you're new here. Like I said, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.